Okay. Pay heed to the court of Uther and Vera, King and Queen of the West. Their Majesties welcome into their court Patrick and Sarah, Prince and Princess of the Mists. Their Majesties also welcome Ragnar and Brynhild, Prince and Princess of Sinagua. Their Majesties also welcome Soren and Alinor, Prince and Princess of Oertha. Their Majesties bid you find your comfort in your homes now and heed their words.
So we would like to welcome you all to virtual 12th Night Court and thank you all for attending today. I know I personally have had a really wonderful time. The Queen's Tea this morning was highly attended. I got to join the Duchess's Ball a little later. I also joined the artisan discussion and got a chance to look at the artisan displays. There will be several breakout rooms after this for social gathering and get-togethers that I hope people partake in. Your Majesty?
It is awesome to be with you. Can you believe this is our 1-year anniversary? Me and Vera laugh at this in the background. Me and Her Majesty go like, 1 year, who knew? No one could have saw this coming, but it has been an amazing year with so many fun things happening in the background and some new stars come out and shine for us. So we get to celebrate them today. And we really do hope to see you running around the chat rooms and those kind of things tonight. A lot of faces out there I'd love to see and just say hello.
Good, Harold?
A lot.
You're
Demir,
muted.
Demir,
My
you're
apologies.
muted. No problem.
Their Majesties now call upon Elizabeth Allen.
So Elizabeth, are you able to unmute yourself for just a moment to say hello?
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. I wanted everyone who is on here to see the beautiful tableau that you created, and this has been your backdrop all day, has been you sitting there looking like you're sitting in a portrait.
Elizabeth
It's been
Allen.
fabulous. Good, Harold?
Whereas it has come to our notice that through diverse great efforts you have considerably enriched our realm, it is thus our pleasure to reward you with an award of arms. We grant you the rights and charge you with the responsibilities of this rank, and we further grant you the right to bear as arms such device as you may have properly registered with our heralds in this our kingdom and throughout the known world, by our hand this 9th day of January in the 55th year of the Kingdom of the West. Uther Rex, Vera Regina, Your Majesties.
Elizabeth, when I look at you, I think, are we giving her a laurel? Wait a minute. I mean, you look like you're walking out of a picture. So know that this is your welcome to the SCA, and clearly we see the greatness you bring to us and all the things you do. Your Majesty?
Yeah, I was told you only started playing a little over a year ago, and I don't think anyone would look at what you're wearing, would look at the beautiful background you created and ever guess that. You have definitely hit the ground running. And in addition to your arts that you are excelling at, you have also been of service to the kingdom. You've served at feasts and you have helped run the No So Garb competition that was done online. You are definitely bring joy and to our kingdom, and we are so grateful to have you. So thank you. Good, Harold?
Make a joyful noise for Lady Elizabeth.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Your Majesties, I have a missive from the event stewards. Greetings from your virtual event stewards, Baroness Finna and Lady Talina of Rivenoak. We hope you've been able to enjoy some of the earlier goings-on during the day. Following court, there will be a cocktail hour hosted by their Majesties. Please visit the event website for a Zoom link. While you're on the website, we ask everyone to take a moment to review the SCA's anti-bullying and harassment policy posted at the top of the schedule page. Following cocktail hour, there will be a number of activities for you to enjoy. The Bard of the West will be hosting a bardic, the Caravansary will be hosting a hafla, and several party rooms will be opened. Think of this as an invitation to join someone around their fire. Please take some time to hop around these virtual areas. Each room will have a different crowd. Feel free to wander until you find the place that suits your mood. Again, all links are available on the 12th Night website. Now, on behalf of their Majesties wish to take this opportunity to thank Baroness Finna and Lady Talina for the exceptional job they have done. Their Majesties also wish to thank all of their team and all of the hosts of the Zoom rooms. Your Majesty?
When His Majesty and I first discussed what we wanted to do for virtual 12th night, we kind of looked at each other and we said, we want the parties. We want that magic that we all have at 12th night when we come together and we socialize, maybe with people we don't normally see at events or don't normally hang out with, but we jump around. Everybody's welcome. Everyone has a good time. And one of those cosmic moments when our autocrat team heard that, there was this, that's exactly what they had wanted to do. It was perfect. So thank you so much for all of your hard work. I have had multiple people tell me how easy and wonderful you all were to work with, and we greatly appreciate the time and effort you put into making this event happen. Your Majesty?
It's amazing when you talk to your queen and you say, wouldn't it be great if we could not lose the best part of 12th night, which is all running around the hotel rooms and the socializing. And then a group of people make that vision come true. And you're like, oh, okay, everybody agrees. The best part of 12th night is seeing your friends and laughing. And I'm glad that we were able to share some of that with you tonight. So we really do look forward to seeing you all. So good, Harold.
Their Majesties now call upon Ghislaine d'Auxerre. Please make yourself known.
Your Majesties, happy 12th night.
Happy 12th night.
At this time, I have made you both aware that it is my intent to step down from the office of Kingdom Regalia.
Have you a successor to this office whom you've made aware of the duties and responsibilities of this office?
I do.
And would Countess Alice come forward?
I'm here.
Alice, are you prepared to accept and execute the duties of the office of Kingdom Regalia Minister?
Absolutely.
Then let the office
Then let
pass.
office pass like a Jedi. Get the Jedi wave in there, right? Let the office pass.
For the outgoing and incoming Regalia Ministers, make a joyful noise.
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Thank you.
Let Elkhorn the Unregisterable come now before their Majesties.
I am here.
Is he not on yet?
I should be on.
I see you.
Yep, there you are.
It is the prerogative of the crown to honor with the title of Baron those of their subjects whose noble attributes have pleased them. Your Majesties.
It's been amazing to see the amount of support you have received from those close to you, but those not so close to you. Your unremitting service and amazing contributions to our kingdom and our society have just impacted so many people. It is such a pleasure to ennoble you and name you as one of our court barons, Your Majesty.
I echo His Majesty's sentiment. We heard from many people about how hard you have worked behind the scenes for years to keep the society going and to help and foster the SCA and our kingdom. You know, you are one of those individuals who's the first to arrive and the last to leave to make sure an event runs smoothly. You've served as seneschal, you've autocrated events, you have done so much for this kingdom, and we are delighted to be able to recognize you in this way.
Thank you very much.
For Baron Elkhorn, make a joyful noise.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Don't be stingy with those jazz hands. Get some jazz hands, guys. That's what we see on the screen. When you move, we see things. Okay.
The strength and stability of the kingdom lie in the virtues of its people, prowess, creativity, and service. For if any of these are lacking, the kingdom fails. The servants of the crown support it by their efforts, and with the dedication preserve the kingdom from extinction. Let the members of the Order of the Pelican attend upon their Majesties.
I would ask that each member of the Pelican that's here, please unmute themselves for a minute and say hello, and then remute yourself, please.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, hello.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Hello, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Thank you all.
Hello, Your
Hello,
Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Would your spokesperson come forward?
Carius, you have words?
I do not believe he is on
Did
yet.
not make it on. Ooh, he's in trouble. Is there a different member of the Order of the Pelican who would like to speak, or should I just speak?
I think you should speak, Your Majesty. This is your moment, and you're a member of that order.
I am a member of that order. So word of service of a particular individual has reached our ears. Someone who has made a huge difference in a group of the society. And Harold, I'm going to have you call this person into court before I finish what I want to say about them.
Let Lord Grim Corney come before their majesties.
Good morning,
Hi.
Your Majesty.
Word of your
Good morning.
service. Good morning. Word of our service, of your service to our kingdom and our barony of the far west has reached us. We have been told that you are a driving force that really keeps your group going. You foster the togetherness and community in your group. You act as a leader. You make our kingdom a better place and our community stronger. And it is our joy and privilege and absolute honor to offer you admittance to the Order of the Pelican, and we would like to put you on vigil for that.
Speechless. Thank you.
You don't have to answer right now, but we wanted to give you this shining moment in court to know what high esteem you are held.
I would also like to say to you, this is the longest we've ever held an award in rating, and me and the Queen have been speaking nonstop, hoping that COVID would break and we would get a chance to have a normal quarter, bring this together and bring you forward. The council was unanimous. The people here are amazed by your service and the things you do, and we could not say in strong enough words to you that we believe in you and the things you've done, and we hope you'll accept this offer from our hands, because it is made with a generous heart and the support of the council and all those who know of you speak your name from their lips and recommendation.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
And so we will work with you outside of court to arrange a time and to discuss this further, as to give you time to think about things.
Sure. Not sure what to think about, but thank you. This is great news.
Well, you could say yes now. That's okay too.
You understand? Yes, I do say yes, of course.
Okay.
And
Now we can make a joyous noise. We can wave our jazz hands. It can be awesome.
being isolated for like 10 years, it means a lot. Thank you.
You have not gone unnoticed.
Well, we've already done it, but for Lord Grim, make a joyful noise.
Huzzah!
Thank you.
Let the Bard of the West come forth with his presentation.
Your Majesties, gentles all, when I have performed before these court before, it has always been in a spirit of great solemnity. This is 12th night. Solemnity is perhaps not entirely appropriate unto the day if it is unto the situation. Thus, I bring to you a brief discussion upon the poetry and the nature of love. When a monarch asks you to write of love, it's a challenge not easily met. Had honor or glory been the topic set, well, that's as easy as donning a glove. But love, that's a harder issue by far, a question near encyclopedic. It's so tempting to just be comedic, dodging the issue by lowering the bar. In ballads of love, lovers lose their minds, and love births aphorisms aplenty. And love poems? Oh, I have at least 20, but more than 5 would I think be unkind. There's the love that monarchs hold for their land and the populace return in measure. The love of a parent for those that they treasure and the creator for the works of their hand. The love that a bard might feel for their song and to friends for the times that they share. And between these loves, no way to compare. Some loves last a moment, some are lifelong. Love is a word that has grown far too large, with meanings as many as drops in the sea. But just say, my dear, that you wait for me, and into that word I'll joyfully charge. And so of love there is much more to say, but 'tis better to feel it than hear it. I wish you all love deeper than my wit, may it find you and keep you this day. Your Majesties, gentles all, thank you.
Joyous noise. Woo!
Joyous noise for the West.
Yay!
Their Majesties now call upon Thorgrim the Dane.
I'm here, Your Majesties.
Hello. Good Harold?
Hello.
Those who give of their service to the kingdom and the various parts thereof support and enrich the realm. It is the duty and pleasure of the crown to reward such service with honor. Therefore, do their majesties proclaim Thorgrim worthy of great honor and do admit him to the right noble order of the Leaf of Merit of the Kingdom of the West. Their majesties will bestow a single leaf of laurel as the sign of this honor. Your majesties.
You know,
This is but a beginning. Oops, Your Majesty, please, ladies first.
Okay. I just wanted to say, you know, I've known you for a little while now, and you do so much for Awertha and for the kingdom. You provide entertainment and you help provide a space for the SCA for us to come together and to gather and get to know each other. And you provide a space for that togetherness and that bonding. But you do more than that. You help with setup and tear down at every event you attend. You run feasts. You've hosted vigils. You've aided in maintaining an online presence and keeping people positive and talking about the future and where we're going to go from here. And you are worthy of recognition. And we are delighted that we get to do this, Your Majesty.
This is such a joy because so many people recommended you, but more to the point, they did so with a joy in their hearts and talk about how you made service fun for them and brought them into it and helped and encouraged other. And I hope this leaf is just the beginning of you coming into a greater peerage because you make it fun for everybody else and you bring everyone along like a Pied Piper in your game because you're certainly doing it right and bringing joy to others. Thank you so much, Thorgrim.
Thank you, Your Majesties. I did not expect this, and I look forward to seeing you all again in real life and, you know, not drinking all the drinks I make for you, but actually handing them out.
Bravo, bravo. I'll take you up on that.
Thank you.
Make a joyous noise for Thorgrim.
Huzzah!
Hey, Thorgrim!
Ooh,
The
pickle
Western
tax.
Rapier Champion of the West and any prior Kingdom Rapier champions present come before their majesties.
Hello, Your Majesties.
Hello.
Hello.
Justin, your time of service has been completed well. Have you a successor for your post?
I believe I do.
Let Isol Lequiet come now before their majesties.
Your Majesties.
So we are minded to create you Rapier Champion of the West and admit you to the Order of the Western Prima Spada. Will you accept this honor from our hands?
Most graciously, Your Majesties, I do.
Do you swear to protect and defend your crown and kingdom in any way that is within your power, to come to their majesties' aid whenever they have need of you, and to treat courteously with all that you may bring honor to all in the kingdom? And when your year of service is complete, you will present a successor to be invested in your place?
I so swear.
Then do we, Vera, Queen of the West, acknowledge you as Rapier Champion of the West, and for our part swear to uphold your rights and privileges under custom and law. We vest you as befits your new position with the symbols of the Rapier Champion of the West, wear them with honor, and bring honor to them. We'll get those to you at a later date.
Thank you.
For Isolt, newest Rapier Champion of the West, and for Justin, former Rapier Champion of the West, make a joyful noise.
Salt, I just wanted to say, with all my love, you are amazing, and I only expect to see great things come of you. I remember when you first picked the sword up, and I look forward to seeing those who see you now. That's all I can say.
No pressure.
No pressure. Good, Harold. We should go on as I put the pressure on.
Let Sylvie La Chardonnière come now before their majesties.
Your Majesties.
It is the privilege of the crown to honor, with a grant of arms, those of their subjects whose endeavors have enriched the realm. Therefore, hear now these their words. Sylvie, whereas it has come to our notice that through your great efforts on our behalf, you have considerably enriched our realm. It is thus our pleasure to reward you with a grant of arms, to wit, azure, a pale ermine, overall a sun or, done by our words and hand this 9th day of January, in the 55th year of the Kingdom of the West, Uther Rex Occidentalis, Vera Regina. Your Majesties.
Can I go first on this and let you finish it off? I think you're going to have more to say. Sylvie, I want you to know that with all the things we've seen happen during our reign, even in one 3-month or 4-month reign would have been astounding and worthy of great acknowledgement. And the hardest thing for Vera and I, as we talked about all the things you've done, is you seem to have everything. You have all the awards, and we think the world of you. And it was hard to come up with the right thing. And we hope you know how much it comes from our hearts to you, because we were blown away by you in the last year, and the kingdom is made great by your presence in the West. Your Majesty.
I'm going to try not to get too choked up here. A grant of arms in this kingdom is not super common. And when His Majesty and I discussed what to give you, this was what we settled on. And this award means a lot to me because it is so rarely given in this kingdom. And you have done so much. You have been there for me since His Majesty won crown, and you have supported me. But more than that, you have helped organize things during COVID. You've helped organize artisans displays. You've helped put together the community for the online teaching of the arts and sciences. You've helped keep us all together as a community. And that is amazing service and worthy of recognition. You have been a leader, and you inspire others to do more, and you inspire me to do more, and you inspire people to try new things. And we wanted to recognize that.
Your Majesties do me great honor. I thank you very much.
Good, Harold?
Make a joyous noise for the Honorable Ladyship Sylvie.
Yeah, no, you're lauding me.
Oh, lauding.
Their Majesties now call upon Katrin Adarin. I know she's here somewhere.
You might be on mute. You might have had a potty break. You didn't tell anybody at a very inopportune moment. It could be a lot of things.
I see ya.
Hi.
There you are.
Good evening, Your Majesties. I've had the honor and the privilege to serve as your Kingdom Web Minister for the past 2 years, and now it's time for me to step down.
Katrin, have you a successor to this office whom you have made aware of the duties and responsibilities of it?
I do.
And who would that be?
Rhys Baird.
Let Rhys ap Gwyn Baird come now. Rhys, are you prepared to accept and execute the duties of the Office of Kingdom Web Minister?
Then let the office pass. Get a Jedi wave. Come on, Your Majesty. Give me a Jedi wave. Let the office pass. There we go. All right. In unison.
Or the outgoing and incoming web ministers, make a joyful noise.
Oh.
Thank you both for your service.
In the reign of King Hagen, Ruth, his queen, determined to find means to honor those in the kingdom who had been exceptional in gracious behavior. As was the custom in those days, it was not within her power to grant awards of arms, for that was the prerogative of her lord the king. Therefore did she, as a sign of the favor of the queen, establish the Queen's Order of Grace. And the sign of the order is a pendant in the form of a crowned rose with a pearl pendant from it. And it is given by the queen to those who she finds thoughtful of all in the kingdom, dignified in carriage, and gracious in spirit and in thought. Therefore does her Majesty call before her this day Una Bond to become a companion of the Queen's Order of Grace.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Your Majesty.
Okay, I'm already tearing up, so I'm going to try to get through this. I've spent a really long time thinking about who I would give this award to. More than a year. And the same name kept coming back to me over and over again, and part of me doubted myself because this is someone who is a friend of mine. But I realized that I swore an oath when we stepped up, to punish and to reward. And that oath did not include a statement of accept people who are my friends. And I have seen the kindness in you and the goodness in you. You see the best in other people, and you approach difficult situations with dignity and with caring and wanting the best possible outcome for all parties involved. You give of yourself selflessly, and you truly inspire me to be a better person. And so I was sneaky, and your loving husband has something to give to you that came from my hand to his, because I couldn't be with you to hand this to you myself.
Yeah, so about that.
Uh-oh.
I have the medallion, and you told me to put the pearl on it. So I
Yes.
drilled the hole, and I went to put the pearl on it, and it shattered.
I'll get you another pearl. We can fix that.
I found out that the pearl is mostly glass on the inside. So, but I have the rest of it.
Okay. So there you go. All right, I have an official line. Una, we have found you to be worthy of this honor and take pleasure in awarding it to you this day.
For Una, newest companion of the Queen's Order of Grace, make a joyful noise. The Western Textile Guild would like you to join them for a Western Fiber Art Symposium, Saturday, February 27th. Learn about everything from the basics of fiber preparation to spinning and weaving and ending in cloth and embroidery. We will have the basics, of course, but the focus is going to be on beyond the basics. We will bring you fiber roundtables and a project showcase. Everyone is invited to come and participate and enjoy a day of fiber fun. Keep an eye out in the coming weeks for more details and class lists. We'll be utilizing Discord and YouTube to bring this symposium to you, so look out for the Discord invite link to participate. Okay. Kingdoms are built and sustained by the valor, service, and talents of all who dwell within them. Yet among the many, there are those who shine brighter, lighting a pathway for the rest. When such a beacon is extinguished, the shadows grow. In the 53rd year of the West, we lost one of those who brought joy, learning, inspiration, prowess, and revelry to the West. He was Obadiah the Obstreperous, Duke, Knight, Laurel, Pelican, Knight, Banneret, and much more. He was a man for all seasons, and the West was diminished by his loss. In recognition and in honorable memory of this most noble of men, the Order of the Boar was created to be bestowed by the sovereign to those who are so entwined in the fabric of the kingdom that the West could not be imagined without them. Their Majesties now call before them Duke Thorfinn the Cruel, whose many contributions are similarly manyed and varied, to reward him for his many gifts to the kingdom.
Go Team Pig! Thorfinn, can I see you for a second?
Of course.
We have unmuted.
Your Majesty.
Good friend. Last I gave this award, it about killed me because I share your grief, but I had also lost my brother. And as I gave it out, it made me think of all those people in the SCA and the West Kingdom who not only my life would not be the same with, but I don't think the kingdom would be the same without. I grew up with you. We were stupid squires together. We traveled around the known world. We chased the same girls. We drank the same booze. And we shared heartache, successes, and follies. And I just want you to know, it's not a light thing I give this to you. It is truly from my heart. This award was almost lost because I hadn't completed it during my last reign as I should have. I'm added to this that the king will pick a boar's tooth that befits the person he gives it to. So it's a personal gift as well as a Kingdom Award. I procured that for you a year ago, and I've held on to it with no other name for it but your own. I love you, and you are part of what makes this kingdom great, my friend.
I'm humbled, Your Majesty. Thank you.
The Order of the Boar carries an augmentation of arms, so that all would know the high esteem in which the West holds Thorfinn. The augmentation uses a charge taken from Duke Obadiah's arms and colors taken from the arms of the kingdom, per pale, vert, and or, across botany counterchanged. The role of the Order of the Boar now stands as Duke Obadiah the Obstreperous, Duke Havek Bender, Duke Thorfinn the Cruel. For Thorfinn, newest member of the Order of the Boar, make a joyful noise.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Your Majesties. Closing words?
Do you want to go first?
Yes, I will happily go first. You are more organized than I am, and I bet you'll invite people to more parties than I will. I could not have imagined when this started I would get a year with all of you. And to say that it has been an easy year would be a lie. But to say that I'm better for having all of you in the kingdom in my life and such friends that I get to celebrate today, an amazing queen who keeps me on my toes and makes me a better man. I celebrate all of you, and I hope tonight you'll celebrate with your friends, hug someone virtually, tell an off-color joke, and make it all the fun you can, because we have each other, and the light's at the end of the tunnel, the vaccine's coming out, and we're going to see each other again soon. And until that time, know that we think of you, we miss you, and I look forward to Revelry this evening. Much love from your king. Your Majesty.
Yeah, I would not have been expecting to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of our coronation if you had asked me a year ago if this would be happening. I continue to be humbled and honored by the support that the kingdom has shown us and the kindness that people have shown us, the bringing together of each other, the lifting of each other up when one of us is having a hard time. Still a little choked up. I see the best in you people all the time, and it means so much to me. And I am so honored and proud to be your queen. And it's not the reign I was expecting, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. You all have been so amazing. So we're going to have a happy hour that His Majesty and I are hosting in about 30 minutes. There will be a child family friendly breakout room. There will also be several other breakout rooms. And then much later in the evening, Ravenshore and Alicia will be hosting a 3-man game for those who want to get a little crazy with our Alician Ravenshore friends. So with that, good herald.
There being no further business before this court, long live the King and Queen of the West.
Long live the King and Queen of the West.
Of the West.
Long live the Prince and Princess of the Mist.
Long live the Prince and Princess of the Mist.
Long live the Prince and Princess of Sinagua.
Long live the Prince and Princess of Sinagua.
And for the Prince and Princess of Awertha, hip hip.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
One more.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Bonus huzzah!
Happy New Year, West Kingdom.
Doom user.
Go forth ye and frolic.